When leaving home, I felt very bad. My name is Yusuf Muhammadzoda. My previous family name is Makhmedov, which I changed into Tajik in 2013. I'm from Tajikistan originally. I speak Tajik, which is Persian. And I moved to Lithuania in 2018. Living in Tajikistan, I used to be a teacher first, then a researcher, then I worked for international organizations like UNHCR and OSCE. And then I established my NGO, non-governmental organization, which promoted human rights and democracy. I used to be a civil activist, expressing my opinion, sometimes criticizing the government for not following the human rights or for not promoting human rights and democracy. So the government did not like me, so I had to leave the country because there was a persecution and also a pressure on me. They were following me always. They closed my NGO and also they started to come very close to me personally, so I felt danger. And several times they tried to blame me, opening several cases on fake law breaking, but it didn't work, thanks to God. I was mostly afraid about my family members, about my close people, because they might hurt them in order to hurt me. I need a long time to forget it. Sometimes it's unforgettable because you always think that it's dangerous and you are not believing, for example, police. I'm afraid of police, for example. I was afraid of them in Tajikistan because they are not friends. They are not protecting you. On the contrary, they are like criminals. And here also, I'm a bit afraid, but I do not feel them dangerous still because nobody comes to me, nobody stops me, or nobody tries to blame me for something. Of course, some people are uncareful, they treat you not good, or in the buses they try to avoid you like this, but at least they do not touch you, do not harm you physically. This is better, so comparatively, of course, Lithuania is much safer for me. When the international organizations offered me Lithuania, I agreed. Because by my major, university major, so I knew Lithuania, I knew the level of development of Lithuania. I knew also the Soviet past, which makes us a bit closer because we had this experience as well. We left early morning. We did not want the other people to notice that we are leaving because they might stop us in the airport or somewhere. So we left early in the morning. It was dark. And we left. We called taxi and left. It was very hard. Because it was a house built by me, the garden. All was native, so all was mine. And I had to leave that.
It was difficult, but I've always wanted to be together with him. He is a very good husband and father. I always loved my husband until the end.
It's not easy for people of my age. Because you may not find a job, you may lose everything you built. You have to start from zero, which is not easy. I miss for everything. I miss for my trees, I miss my friends. Maybe all these things which I miss altogether, they make the notion of homeland. We left Tajikistan 6 years ago, so I had myself in my family. I had four boys and a daughter, 4 sons and a daughter, and now all of them are married. So I have grandkids from each of them, and I did not meet, I will tell you, 4 of them. I never met them because I was absent when they were born. Somebody was born in China, for example. Somebody lives now in Dubai. So I did not meet 4 of my grandkids, and it's a pity. Of course, I would like to hug them, to talk to them, but since the situation does not allow, in Lithuania, first 2 years I was jobless because I could not find a suitable work for me. Later, now I'm working for an international internet company. I'm working distantly from home, which means I'm a bit isolated from the community. حالا پس از بگذشتن 100 سال تنهایی من باز تنهایم. وابسته یک شام دلگیرم. هر صبح دم زنگ تو تا آغشته خون گشتن خورشید می پایم. اما سراغم را نمیگیری و هر وقت تو را در خواب خود آغوش میگیرم. از گریه میمیرم. To be a civil activist, it was in my nature. Working for school or working for international organizations, I always tried to support people, to do sometimes more than required from me, but just seeing the changes and helping people, supporting people, because people need support, particularly human rights knowledge or democracy experience. It is something new for my country. Before, since I participated in very many human rights training and courses in Europe, I considered Europe to be the center of human rights protection. But today the situation changes. In reality, I see that the double standards are used. International human rights standards are used differently towards, for example, Belarusians or Ukrainians in Lithuania than, for example, people who come from Middle East, from Afghanistan, from Tajikistan. A lot of propaganda and a lot of negative information is circulating in mass media, but I think the process is still going. People see me, for example, my neighbors are not afraid of me anymore because they know that I'm the same person like them. Okay, I have different religion, maybe I pray at home, but I'm the same person, so I do not harm anybody. Just we have to speak about it. If we stay silent, if we are afraid, nothing will change. Now I consider Lithuania as my second homeland. I'm here for 6 years. I never had been abroad for so long. Still, I did not give up. I want still to start, I don't know, second life, do something. Change something. So I want to do something for this country. I'm happy to be there. I'm thankful to be here because anyway, the government accepted us and we live here. My son is very happy. He wants to establish here, and he says, he sent, for example, his daughter to Lithuanian kindergarten. I say, why? He says, we live here. She should feel Lithuanian. So they feel okay. They are happy. Maybe they will stay here forever. But I don't know really, because my roots are there. I'm here. I don't know, but somehow I should also find my way to continue living. And I'm trying to do that.